The deadly attacks making it impossible for some Americans to get out of the war zone. Joining us now is an Arizona pastor, Kane Adkins, who is stranded in Tel Aviv with his family. Thank you so much, Kane, for joining us right now. And Kane, I understand that you've been there in Tel Aviv since the attacks first erupted. How is your family doing now, and what are your prospects for leaving Israel?
It's pretty terrible at this point. We just got notice a couple hours ago that our airline has canceled our third trip home. My wife we've got a total of 5 kids. 2 of my older ones are with us here, and I've got three little ones at home, and they're younger. And so my wife is really itching to get back home with everything that they're seeing on the TV, obviously. So we're really trying to get home, and they just canceled our third flight home. I don't have a lot of love for that airline, but I'll leave that one alone for right now. We have been here since the beginning of the bombing, and they bombed Jerusalem, sending the rockets now into Tel Aviv. We've been in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv both as the rockets have been falling. And I got to give it to the IDF. They're doing their very best to keep their people safe. They're out in force. The Iron Dome is doing its work. And so the attacks of these, I'm just going to call them cowards because I don't know what else to call them, has been pretty consistent, but they can't seem to hit anything.
Kane, has anybody from the U.S. government been in touch with you? Anybody talking about some sort of an evacuation plan? What you can do, to stay safe in the meantime? I mean, has there been any sort of outreach from the mothership? We are still waiting for the president to speak. He's 46 minutes late to the podium. Americans certainly want to hear what the United States response and support will be, but so many wondering if anybody has reached out to people on the ground.
I won't speak to my thoughts concerning the commander-in-chief. I'm ex-military, and I understand you respect the presidency. I am not happy about how things have been treated as far as our family is concerned. We have had, every time we've tried to reach out to the U.S. Embassy, we've been told that they're sheltering in place. We've not gotten any phone calls. We got one email from the U.S. Embassy telling us that travels are basically going to be shaky, and that's the best that they can muster on it. We've not had any reach out from anybody in terms of the government trying to get us out of Tel Aviv. We're running up credit cards and doing everything that we can. We're trying to get I'm trying to get my wife and kids home, but that's been a real difficulty for us. So yeah, wow. Are we disappointed? You better believe it. I've got my son is at a engineering school that he's supposed to be starting back up there on spring break this week, and he can't go to school. So it's a difficult situation to be sure.
Kane, you're in a hotel, as you've said, you're stuck there.
Yes, sir.
There are refugees, I think you've related to us, in that hotel. It's rather chaotic, as you've described it. Not clear where all of those refugees are coming from or who they are. Is there a sense there that there may even be some embedding of Hamas? Or how are you sorting through all that? Because it seems like a very tenuous security situation.
Well, it's not my job to be security for the hotel or for anything like that. But and I will say this about the hotel: Israeli hospitality is second to none. So I want to really give them props for that. But the reality is, you have people that were basically told to leave Gaza because the troops were coming, and there have been some things that have happened in the hotel that have been absolutely uncomfortable to me. Hotel staff not being respected. Some things that I don't really appreciate, but we're just trying to do our best to make sure that we're being good house guests and trying to take care of our side of the street, so to speak. But yeah, there's a part of me that wonders if you didn't have a couple of those little worms trying to get out on their own and save their skins. Forgive me my candor. I'm a man of faith and I'm a pastor, and I try. I've been really trying to meditate on the Savior's words that say that we're supposed to love our enemies. And I don't know what that looks like, but I know that a lot of the refugees that are coming out of Gaza, this isn't something that they chose, but unfortunately, it is what it is the best way to put it. There are some things that make me very uncomfortable about how people treat each other and a different way of life. And it's definitely far from what I'm used to back home.
Kane, we appreciate you being with us today. We're really hoping that you get out safely in due time. Please stay safe. Meantime, we're sharing with our viewers at the bottom of the screen the GoFundMe page that you've set up to get your wife home safely. We are praying for you, and we're praying for your family.
Thank you, ma'am.